If you want to change, you want to improve your life, the first thing you have to be aware of is your surrounding.
More important than the physical environment is this. It's what you're putting into here.
You don't have to be the victim of your environment, you can also be the architect of it.
Rise and shine, it's Entspresso time.
I wake up every morning.
Espresso keep me going.
I wake up every morning.
Hey, it's Carmichael, and this channel was created to help you overcome the #1 challenge that is holding you back, a lack of belief in yourself. You watch these videos because you know there's something more inside you too. You've got Michael Jordan level talent at something. So let's start your day off right together. Grab your coffee and sip on today's message from Dan Lok. Also, if you want to have more confidence, check out my 254 series. They're free. The links to join are in the description below.
Problem with young people, you're not good at anything. Oh, I'm so good. No, tell me the truth. You're not good at anything. After you practice martial art, you develop this natural self-confidence. Not cockiness, but you develop this natural self-confidence. Recently, one of my fish passed away and died. So I had the fish tank expert came into my house and I asked him, what happened? How come my fish died? And he said, well, you know, one of the fish is sick. And chances are there might be a few other fish that might be sick as well. And I was freaking out. I'm like, so what should I do? How do I fix this? How do I treat the fish? Do I give them like some medicine? Do I take them out and inject some needle? I have no idea how this works, right? He said, Dan, if a fish is sick, you don't treat the fish, you treat the water. See, today I want to share a very profound lesson with you. The #1 enemy that is holding you back from success, and that is you don't treat the fish, you treat the water. If you want to change, you want to improve your life, the first thing you have to be aware of is your surrounding. Who do you surround yourself with? That's your water. You are the fish. You see, most people, when they attempt to make an improvement, they want to change their lives. They want to increase their income. They want to make more money. They want to be happier. But they want to change all of that without changing their environment. It's virtually impossible. You're setting yourself up for failure because if you want to change, but the environment is toxic, the people you hang around, they're negative. The people around you, they don't believe in you. Or the workplace that you're working at, it's not suitable for your long-term goal. It's not where you want to be. Well, how are you going to get out of that? So the first thing you have to consider is your environment, your surrounding. Not just physically, but also mentally, meaning the place you work, your home office, the friends around you, who you spend time with. Now, does that mean, you may be asking me, Dan, does that mean that you asked me to move? What if I'm in a third world country? I do know a lot of my fans, they are from all over the world at this point, that you may be from different countries. So am I asking you to move? Yes, most likely, yes. Oh, but Dan, I can't move. You need to find a way. You need to get out of the environment. If you want to be successful, you first need to put yourself in a position to do so. You want to win. If you want to win a game, first, you need to at least enter the game.
So this is a really timely video because I'm standing here in front of water. I changed my environment. I'm here in sunny Puerto Rico in February instead of being in Toronto, Canada. And I'm a big believer in altering your environment. I don't think that it has to be physical to start. So let me break down a couple ideas for you that I think will help. One, your physical surroundings of where you are right now, what's on your wall, what you watch, the YouTube videos that you consume, hopefully my channel, the books you read, all of that starts the process of changing what gets into your mindset. More important than the physical environment is this. It's what you're putting into here. And so you can start that from your home. You can start that from wherever you are. And I gain massive new belief in myself from the videos, from my own channel, from consuming the content from guys like Dan and Brendan Burchard and Tony Robbins and all these people every day in my head. It pulls me up. It makes me think bigger. It makes me feel like there's something more and injects myself with the belief. And so you can do that right now, immediately. Look at your habits, look at your routine, look at the people you talk to, look at the podcasts you're listening to and the videos you're watching, and is it part of a daily practice? It needs to be a daily practice that you're putting that into here to help you start playing a bigger game. Okay, so let me tell you how I ended up here and how I extended my trip. It starts with being able to have a skill set that is valuable to other people as well. If you want to really level up, you want to be around bigger players. I'm here in Puerto Rico as part of Brendan Burchard's mastermind group. They pay $30,000 to $50,000 a year to be in this group, and I'm here as one of the speakers because I have a skill set. I have something that is in need that I'm great at that they can leverage. And so a lot of the people who are here are even way ahead of me in business, but I've got something that they need. So what is the thing that you have that they need that you can bring value to? So for example, a bunch of people here, there's a lot of people here who are multi-millionaires, right? Building giant businesses. And they want to have a bigger message, and they want to spread, and they want to reach the world. And so I'm helping them with their YouTube. I come here and I help them understand how to win the YouTube game, how to create content, what a thought leadership video looks like. I'm even helping people on their Instagram and helping them with their hashtag research and helping them with their growth because they want it. That's what they want. They have something. They have maybe what you want, but what do you have that they want? And how can you get better at the thing that they want? How can you hopefully one day become world class at it? But even not, do you know a little bit more than what they know so that they'll listen to you on this one thing? They may be ahead of you in millions of different ways, but you're better at them than the one thing that they really care about. And so I'm here because of YouTube. So I'm speaking about YouTube. I already had my big speech on YouTube. But here's the thing now. You need to then bet on yourself. You need to then take some chances. You need to then ask for help. So I spoke, 2 days ago here? And before I got on stage, I'm connected with Brendan Burchard. This is his event. I'm meeting Brendan Burchard backstage, and I say, Brendan, I really want to up my speaking game. I really want to do more speaking. I really want to speak on bigger stages. To do more speaking is easy. To do more speaking is easy. But to be speaking at a higher level, to be speaking in front of thousands of people, to be speaking in front of select people like these who are spending 30 to 50K to be here. Earlier in the month, I was speaking to Ed Milet's group where they're paying 60K, 100 people to be in that room. I want to up my speaking. If you have any suggestions, any feedback, that's what I really want to do this year. Brendan is super busy. Brendan has a lot of stuff going on it's his event, and he's running it, managing it. And so I need to find that little window so I could ask. It's easy to say, well, I'm not going to ask. I don't want to bother him. But I want to ask, like my one ask. This is it. And he said, you know what? Next week, I've got 14 of my friends coming to my place here in Puerto Rico at the Ritz-Carlton. And we're going to be brainstorming what we're going to do for the next year. This is my own mastermind. It's my mastermind. There's no fee. They're my friends. They're my closest people who all have success. And there's big name people who you would recognize if I mentioned their name. I want you to join. Can you come? Can you come back next week? And I said yes. Without knowing all the other meetings I had booked and how we figure out the travel and all this other stuff. I got an iPhone because they only communicate through iPhones. I haven't had a cell phone in 12 years with a number, but it's the only way he communicates. So I'm here. I'm staying an extra week because I asked. Because I had a valuable skill. I was applying it to help him, to help his community, and then I asked for something. So this is the process that I want you to start thinking about. How can you do it for yourself? Step one, you start feeding your mind with things that fill you up, that make you believe, that make you feel like it's possible, that there's hope, that you don't have to stay where you are, right? My preference is YouTube because it's visual. I love videos because it's visual. I want to see it. But for you, maybe it's podcasts or books or meetings, something. But every day that has to be part of your process, your plan. That if look, if I come in here, this just looks like a normal room, right? This just looks like a normal room. But then you see that, like, it's a crazy room with a view, right? You might not be able to get this yet, right? And that's okay. But it all started in there, right? It started back in there. It started me in my office just watching videos. You can do that too. You should do that right now. And this video alone is not enough. It's every day. You move forward a little bit every single day. Every day you move forward just a little tiny bit. That's what I want to see for you. Step 2 is then you start thinking about what is a skill set that you can develop that then brings value to the people you want to be in touch with. I'm not here teaching Brendan Burchard about Believe. I'm helping him and his group about YouTube. I developed a skill set that they need, that I'm better at than them, even if they're better than me at a million other things, right? So what's the skill set that you want to develop that the people that you want to be in touch with in your network will find very valuable? And then step 3, you got to ask. Step 3, I got to bring my fingers up. You got to ask. When you see an opportunity, you got to strike. You got to ask. I can't tell you how many people I've met who saw me speak on stage, and then they try to get me after the speech, but I'm swamped, and they don't get their question in. But they saw me before, and they knew who I was before. Go and ask. Take your window. I saw that Brendan had a window, and so I asked him my question during that window. And now I'm here for an extra week in Puerto Rico, staying with him and his 14 close friends, helping them plan the next decade. That's the process. It seems slow. It can seem frustrating. It can be easy to want to quit and give up because you're just maybe sitting at home watching a YouTube video. That's the process. Every day, watch a video. Every day, work on your skill to become great at. And every day, look for the opportunity that's in front of you to ask for help, for guidance, for momentum. You got this. I believe in you. Now I've got a really special bonus clip that I think you're going to enjoy. But before that, question of the day, I want to know, what are you going to do daily? What's your daily habit, the daily routine, the must, to feed this environment before this environment, right? What are you going to feed into here every single day for the next year? Promise yourself. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you're still here watching, I want to celebrate you. Give me a hashtag Believe down in the comments as well.
You don't have to be the victim of your environment. You can also be the architect of it. You can decide to design something to make your good behaviors easier and your bad behaviors harder. So, when it comes to habits, if you want to practice your guitar more frequently, put it right in the middle of your living room so you run across it all the time. If you want to read more, when you make your bed in the morning, take the book you want to read, put it on top of the pillow. When you come back that night, pick it up, read a few pages, go to sleep. For me, I used to buy apples all the time, and then I would put them in the crisper at the bottom of the fridge, and they would sit there for 3 weeks and go bad, and I'd finally open it up and see them again and get mad. And then eventually, I bought a bowl and put it right in the middle of the counter, and so then when I buy apples, I put them there, I see them every day, and now I eat them all the time. Many of our desires are simply shaped because we have an environment that shapes us in that way. So the moral of the story is I've never seen someone stick to positive habits in a consistent fashion in a negative environment. Maybe you can overpower it once or twice. Maybe you can have the willpower to do the right thing on one day. But if you're constantly fighting against those forces, it's going to be very hard to follow through.
Hi, this is Dan Lok. If you're a fan of Evan's work, if you want to know exactly how to model my success, I want to invite you to join me for a special online training. All you have to do is click on the link below. You can join me for absolutely no charge. So click on the link below and I will see you in class.
If you want to know how Dan Lok changes his way of thinking, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.
We're no longer in a job economy, we're in a skill economy.